Is it time to buy or sell SPDR S&P 500 ETF? In this video, we are diving deep into SPDR S&P 500 ETF. Our initial report was published on our website on Wednesday, the 24th of September, 2025, and now we are here to provide you with an even more detailed analysis. Remember to subscribe, hit the like button, and turn on the notification bell to stay updated on our latest analysis. You do not want to miss any crucial updates that could impact your investments. Enhance your trading decisions by trying our newly launched AI stock analysis tool, powered by GPT-4 at StockInvest.us. Tap into the power of AI and get free price predictions and deep analysis for any one among 45,000 companies worldwide today. Please note that this video is for informational purposes only and should not be considered as financial advice. Since the 27th of May, 2025, our system has ranked the SPDR S&P 500 ETF as a buy candidate, assigning it a score of 1.63. Now, let's examine the ETF's performance during this period. Those who followed our analysis would have enjoyed an impressive gain of 11.83% since we first identified the SPDR S&P 500 ETF as a buy candidate 84 days ago. This translates to an average return of 0.14% per day since it was designated as a buy candidate. The exchange-traded fund is currently positioned within a narrow and weak upward trend in the short term, with indications of a potential rise continuing within this trend. Analyzing the 3-month trend, there is a forecasted change of approximately 7.46% over the next 3 months, with expected returns likely to fall between 5.48% and 8.63%. When we consider the longer term, our analysis over 12 months suggests a projected change of 9.54%. According to our calculations, the stock's performance could vary from negative 13.25% to positive 10.57% over the coming year. In practical terms, this would imply that the future price might range between $573.52 and $730.99. Our latest daily update for the SPDR S&P 500 ETF features the headline, Red Day on Wednesday for SPDR S&P 500. The SPDR S&P 500 ETF price decreased by approximately 0.329% on the last trading day, which was Wednesday, the 24th of September, 2025, falling from $663.28 to $661.10. During the last trading session, the ETF fluctuated by 0.798%, with a low of $659.67 and a high of $664.94. The price has shown volatility during this period, with an overall gain of 1.36% over the past 2 weeks. Notably, trading volume decreased alongside the ETF price, which is generally a positive indicator, as volume movements should align with the ETF's performance. On the last trading day, the volume dropped by 10 million shares, resulting in a total of 62 million shares exchanged, valued at approximately $41.04 billion. Over the past 52 weeks, the highest price of the ETF was $667.52, while the lowest price was $481.80. Currently, the price stands at 0.96% or $6.41, below the 52-week high of $667.52, which also marks the all-time high for the ETF. The SPY is experiencing pressure today following cautious remarks from Federal Reserve Chair Jerome Powell, which triggered a swift sell-off and dampened market sentiment. Futures are displaying a tentative bounce, yet technical indicators and commentary imply that the S&P may be indicating a near-term pullback or consolidation after an extended rally. Concurrently, a major bank has significantly raised its target for the S&P 500, serving as a reminder that optimistic analyst projections could support a longer-term upward trajectory, provided growth and corporate profits remain robust. There is a shift in sector momentum. Real estate and certain income-focused assets are beginning to show signs of recovery and attractive valuations, which may encourage a rotation away from high-multiple growth stocks and towards value and dividend opportunities within the SPY. In the short term, we may see heightened volatility, with potential declines of 3 to 5% or sideways trading as investors reassess interest rates and associated risks. Looking to the long term, if inflation stabilizes and earnings continue to be resilient, increased analyst targets and sector rotation could elevate the SPY over time. Conversely, if inflation or labor market weaknesses persist, uncertainty around interest rates may limit gains and maintain elevated volatility. The following signals have been identified for the SPDR S&P 500 ETF. The SPDR S&P 500 ETF currently holds a sell signal from the short-term moving average. However, there is a buy signal from the long-term moving average. Since the short-term average is positioned above the long-term average, there is an overall buy signal for the ETF, suggesting a positive outlook. If the ETF continues to rise, it will face resistance from the short-term moving average at approximately $662.32. Conversely, if it declines, the ETF will receive support from the long-term average at around $648.24. A breakout above the short-term average will trigger a buy signal, while a drop below the long-term average will indicate a sell signal. Additionally, there is a buy signal from the 3-month moving average convergence divergence, or MACD. Some negative signals have also emerged, which may impact short-term developments. A sell signal was generated from a pivot top point on Monday, September 22, 2025, and so far, the ETF has decreased by 0.86%. Further declines are anticipated until a new bottom pivot is established. The trading volume decreased alongside the price during the last trading day, which diminishes the overall risk, as volume typically aligns with price movements. Here are some additional signals that you may find intriguing. The moving average convergence divergence indicates a buy signal. The pivots show a sell signal from 3 days ago. The Bollinger Band suggested a buy signal 3 days ago. The short-term moving average displayed a sell signal 2 days ago. When we examine the 12-month chart, we notice the short moving average indicated a sell signal 25 days ago. The long-term moving average has been signaling a buy for 95 days. Additionally, the relationship between the short and long moving averages provided a buy signal 84 days ago. For more signals, be sure to visit our page at StockInvest.us. Support, risk, and stop loss for SPDR S&P 500 ETF. SPDR S&P 500 finds support from accumulated volume at $659.18, and this level may present a buying opportunity, as an upward reaction can be anticipated when the support is tested. In general, the ETF tends to exhibit very controlled movements, and with good liquidity, the risk is considered quite low. During the last day, the ETF fluctuated by $5.26 between its high and low, which is approximately 0.798%. Over the past week, the ETF has experienced a daily average volatility of 0.748%. Now let's discuss some potential day trading levels for the SPDR S&P 500 ETF. In the event of an upward trend, the first resistance level for the SPDR S&P 500 ETF is at $662.26. If you do not own any shares, you may consider waiting for this level to be surpassed before entering a position. For those already holding the ETF, this could be a strategic point to consider for swing trading. Conversely, on the downside, the SPDR S&P 500 ETF meets its first support level at $659.18. If this support level remains intact, it may present a favorable entry point, anticipating a potential rebound. A recommended stop loss is set at $635.12, reflecting a decrease of 3.93%. This exchange-traded fund experiences very low daily movements, which translates to a low level of risk. Additionally, there is a sell signal stemming from a pivot top identified 2 days ago. Is SPDR S&P 500 ETF a good buy? Several short-term signals, along with an overall positive trend, suggest that the current level may present a buying opportunity. There is a fair chance for SPDR S&P 500 ETF to perform well in the near future. After examining the volatility and movements from the last trading day, our analysis indicates that the current price is undervalued. For trading on Thursday, the 25th of September, we anticipate SPDR S&P 500 ETF will open higher by 80 cents, starting trading at $661.90. We remind you that trading involves a high risk of losing money and that you should consult with a financial advisor before buying or selling any securities. Your investment decisions should not be based solely on the information from StockInvest.us. By using this information, you acknowledge and accept responsibility for your own investment choices. This is our current view of the exchange-traded fund. Do you agree or disagree? Please comment below to share your thoughts. What is your target for the exchange-traded fund? Remember to like and subscribe. We wish you successful trading and hope you have a wonderful day from all of us here at Stock Invest.